Here are the tests on my 1959 standard Compton. It is set to the water line and using the original flush valve. So let's give it a flush and see how it does on tests. The flush is really awesome. I really like it, and I think it'll do great on the tests. Now let's see if it can take a washcloth. Actually, let's watch it pass a washcloth, because I've never heard of a standard Compton failing a washcloth, and frankly I don't want to hear about that. So let's see if it'll take the washcloth. Did perfectly as expected. Now let's see if it can take a grocery bag. I think there's more of a chance of a Vitromex Marathon passing than this clogging. So I really doubt it's going to have any trouble at all. I think it'll pass perfectly. Did perfectly as expected. Now let's see if it can take a washcloth and a grocery bag together. I think it will pass easily. Passed perfectly. Let's try the washcloth and the grocery bag again to see if I just got lucky or if this toilet is really that awesome. I'm thinking it's an easy pass again. Or not. I would have expected better. Let's try a second flush. It unclogged itself while the tank was filling, so didn't need a second flush. Now let's see if it can take a dish towel. I really don't think it can possibly fail this. I'd be rather disappointed if it did. Did perfectly. And it looks like it's got pretty good line carry too. Now let's see how it flushes with a clogged siphon jet. I think it'll take longer to siphon, but it should still flush just fine. I bet that would work perfectly as a toilet, even with the siphon jet clogged. Now let's see how well it does with dirt. The question isn't really if it will pass dirt or not, because I know it will. With twice as much water than it actually needs, and borants like that, there's no way that it can possibly fail this. I'm guessing it's going to do about as well as the Ingenium, in other words, best of the best. But first, let's put a bin under it so that I can catch all this dirt before it lands on the patio. So now let's look at that bowl rinse. Well, not quite as good as I expected, but I can't really complain about that. I mean, what kind of toilet does better than this, aside from an Ingenium? And what toilet does better than this that has the kind of performance of a Compton? So, still not quite perfect, but perfect is a lot to ask for. So I would say that this did amazing, and it got everything out of the bowl. So this toilet, let's focus here, this toilet has one of the best flushes I've ever seen in terms of removing the dirt. Not perfect, but perfect is a lot to ask for. So that is about all for these tests. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe and turn on notifications. It helps my channel a lot and I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and see you guys in the next video.